Good morning and welcome to the 5th of December. I am just back from a workout and I'm going to go and get my eyebrows done and then get my Christmas tree up is the plan for today. So Rico's going to go up and get all the decorations down. The plan is to put the tree there so everything is, look, nice hoover marks now, but you know what it's like when you get your Christmas tree down. So this is where I always put my Christmas tree, in that corner there. I kind of thought of putting it there, but then it blocks my view and I don't really like it. I like the kind of openness there. I even thought of moving this chair down and putting it next to the fireplace. So bringing that towards this way, maybe putting the coffee tables in there. I don't know, when I bring it down I might have a wee try of it, but I do like it in there because I can see it from the top of the hill just sparkling away there. Anyway, every year I think I'm going to change the position of my tree and I never do. I am still loaded with the code, lovely jubbly. So, but just getting on with it. I had zero energy this morning in my combat class. I mean, zero energy. I couldn't even remember moves. I felt as if my brain was bouncing up and down. Some would say what? Yes, Lily! So that's the plan for today. I'm really hoping the men will come and put the lights on the house, the Christmas lights on the house as well. Lily needs to get on the act. What is it? What? Lily? Lily? What are you looking at? Lily? Isn't she beautiful? Rico has also put up the frames of Lulu and moi. I'll show you that. Theo, Georgie, Luke, Mario, Costa, George, Rico, me, Lulu. There's Lulu there. And my mum and dad and me. So I've still got to get one of Lily and one of Anna to add there. Probably I'll set Anna's one here somewhere or here. So yeah, this is the wall of fame. There you go. Ladder is ready to get the decorations down. Okay, I am back from the gym. Oh my goodness. Oh, the cold is really taking over. We're not going to let it win. Right, wait till I show you what I've come home to. Right, Rico, I kind of helped Rico take everything out of the attic before I left. So everything is absolutely everywhere now. So I'm going to try the tree there. I'm going to try the tree there. And it's probably going to end up back there. Rico's checked everything that needs batteries and everything's working. I've just quickly had some leftover curry. Right, oh look. Anyway, before I get stuck into organising everything, I'm going to go and jump into the shower and I'm going to put my pyjamas on because that's how I'm feeling. I've also got my eyebrows done. Look, they look so much better. But I'm going to put a pot of soup on and I'm going to make a loaf of bread. So it's shower, bread, soup. And it has been highly requested that I show my egg and lemon soup, my Avgolemono. But I make mine slightly different and I'll explain that while I'm making it. Because even when I tell Greek people that I add drachana in it, which I'm going to explain what it is, they're kind of taken aback. But that's how my mum used to make it and this is how I'll make it. But I'll show you the two different steps as I'm making it. First I'm going to go and have a shower so I can, you know what I'm saying. A mess everywhere. Right, let's go and have a shower. So this is what it would look like in that corner. See, I like this tree and I've kept this tree because it's a very slim tree and when it's got all its decorations on it bulks out, but it's not an extremely wide tree because when it used to sit there it used to fit nicely. So that's one option right there. So let's try the next option. It looks alright there actually. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. It's not... Cheers. No, don't like that. So this is its original place. Here we go. Is it there? Oh, there. And the hoover's out already. Okay, that's it so far. Just a bit the little angel on. Here we go. Put it on up there. There you go, my little angel. You sit there and your wings a bit lopsided. There you go. There we go. Should we switch the lights off? I don't think you're getting the full effect of it, are we? That'll do. Turn this way a bit. There we go. I think next year we need a new tree.
I think we do.
We do, because it took a lot of filling out the gaps, but it's done now.
Lovely, darling.
Does it look good in the camera?
It does. Wait till you edit it.
So whilst I've been doing that, still got lots more to put up. Put those sparkly lights there. Rico's been doing this one here. This is going to be the chocolate tree, so I'm going to put the chocolates on that one there. I said I was going to bake my bread first, so I'm going to go make my bread so it's got time to rise, and then I'm going to come back and carry on. So we are at a stage where I've had enough, basically, and I still haven't started that bread.
All the bad jobs. I was going to say something else here,
Right.
but I realised the camera.
And Rico started moaning. He's trying to do the banister there. I suppose I've had enough. Chocolates.
It's far better than what you're trying to do.
What?
The way I had it before.
Right, okay, do it the way you had it before.
No, I wanted to come and see what you...
Chocolates are here to be put up. That tree doesn't look right to me. I'm going to have to fix that as well. Those big baubles don't look right. I'm moving the sitting room. I'm going to look myself. I've got a cheek. Anyway, I'm in here to tell you. I'm going to show you drachana. I've got it in a cup. I'm going to use about a cup full. So that's what it looks like, and it's dried. I'll turn the camera. So that's a drachana, and I've actually got my book here, which explains what it is, because I don't really know. I know my cousins used to make it, and aunties and things like that, and I could always see it being dried when I was in Cyprus, and I knew it was milk and wheat, but according to my book here, now before I get on to what this actually is, so you can make a soup just from this stock, and some people add tomato, and you can add halloumi at the end, which I add to my soup as well. So that's how you would make a soup with just drachana. But what I do, which is quite unusual, I didn't realise it was unusual, but it's how I was brought up to eat it. So drachana is quite an acquired taste. So what my mum used to do is, and I used to love soupa Avgolemono, so she used to add this to the soup. And when I tell people about it, they go, oh, that's weird, adding the two, but that's how I make it, and it's absolutely delicious. And that's how my two boys eat it as well. But they, like Costa now makes soupa Avgolemono now, which is egg and lemon soup, but it doesn't have the drachana. But when I make it, I always add that, and the boys are quite happy to eat that. George won't go near it, and I think it's the taste of this and the smell of this that puts George off. He won't go anywhere near drachana, and I think it's because I really need to make him egg and lemon soup without adding this to it. So what I'm going to do with this now, I'm going to put it into cold water. A lot of people soak it. I've never soaked it, and I've not had a problem with it. My mum never soaked it either. So I'm just going to put it into a pot with cold water, add some stock cubes, which is going to make up my stock, and cook that for a while. Then I'm going to add my rice, and then I'm going to make my egg and lemon soup. So if you were making egg and lemon soup, you would just basically miss this out, get your stock, heat your stock, and cook your rice, and then that's when you would add your egg and lemon and a bit of water and then halloumi at the end. And that is basically it to make egg and lemon soup. But there's an art to making egg and lemon. So it's nice, I just noticed my trees in the background. It's nice, the art behind making egg and lemon soup is not to curdle it, and I'm going to show you that. But I'll tell you exactly what this is. Oh, I've just dropped a bit. You can quite often eat it like that as well. Drahana is made from the villages when they have plenty of milk to spare. So it's obviously milk. So what they do is, using a very large earthenware jar, they put in a little rennet, which I don't really know what that is, I think it's fat or something, and a pinch of salt, together with, and it gives you the measurements. You don't need measurements. So it's milk and wheat basically dried, and that's how you make that, just to simplify all of that. It's all done in days, and on the 3rd day you do this, and the 4th day, right? So that's just to explain what that is. That's basically wheat, and it's quite sour when you taste it. There's a sour taste to it as well. Right, onto the egg and lemon soup. The bread is ready. I have washed and soaked my rice, because that's the way I like to do it. Well, obviously I have to wash it, but I like to make sure I've got most of the starch off it, or a lot of the starch. I have my stock here ready. I do have drahana in here, but that's the bit you're going to miss out if you don't have drahana. But if you're Greek and you happen to have drahana, it's at this point. So that's been, the drahana's in there, so I'm going to add the rice so the drahana and the rice can continue to cook together. So this is just simply chicken stock that I have here. I have used cubes, which is what I always use, because when I normally make egg and lemon soup is if somebody's not well, i.e. me today, as you can see, loaded with the cold. So it's normally a quick soup for its healing powers. So it's normally, you know, rather than boil the chicken and get the chicken stock, blah, blah, I normally just use chicken cubes. I actually add a couple of vegetable cubes as well, but that's all a matter of choice. I am going to add the recipe and quantities in my description box, because when I make it, I don't really go by quantities. I've made it for years, so I just know just by eye. I'm turning into my mother. I will put a recipe in the ingredients and quantities in my description box for you. So at the moment my stock is boiling, and I'm going to add my rice and just let everything cook. I normally like my soup quite thick, and the boys like it quite thick as well, and it normally does get quite thick because I do add the drahana and the rice as well. Okay, that's the rice cooked now. So really what you're supposed to do now is let this cool down to do your egg part of the soup. What I do, because it's just for quickness and just through sheer experience, is I ladle some of this out into a jug, and this is what I'm going to use to mix the egg and the stock, and then I'm going to put it all in there. So just now I'm going to ladle some of this into the jug, which means it's going to start cooling down by the time I mix my eggs and lemon together. So that's the soup in there, or the stock, and I've just put in 3 eggs in here, about a spoonful of cold water. I've mixed it, and I'm using the mixer because I had it out because I was making the bread, but you don't have to get your mixer out, you can do this part by hand. So the 3 eggs and the water, a spoonful of water, have been beaten. I'm now going to add the juice of, I've actually got 2 lemons in here. That's because we like it quite lemony. So that's just in there, getting mixed in there. So I'm going to turn it up just now and then I'll come back. So now this in here, because I've added the stock, is very similar to the temperature of the soup here. So it shouldn't curdle when I add this mixture. So I'm now going to pass you on to Rico to start filming me. Just now going to take this off. And I'm going to slowly put that on here. Add this into my soup. Make sure the soup is fine, and I'm going to slowly add and stir. Now I can do this because I've been doing it for years, but if you want to, if you're unsure, you just let your stock cool down, your stock with the rice cool down, and then just add the egg mixture in. And as you can see, I mean, if the soup was going to curdle, it would have curdled by now. And it's just perfect. Again, here we go. Perfect avgolemono. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever made an avgolemono where it's curdled, and I've never known my mum to make an avgolemono where it's curdled. I have been visiting where they have served curdled avgolemono, and it's not good. Trust me.
No.
There we go. Perfect. The soup is now basically done, and I am just going to chop up some halloumi and add it to the soup. If you've boiled your own chicken, then you can chop up your chicken and add it to the soup. That's delicious as well. When we used to serve this in the restaurant, we used to offer cinnamon, ground cinnamon on the top of it as well. So if you like cinnamon, little dust of cinnamon is also nice on the soup. So I'm now going to have a cup because that's exactly what I'm needing. I've still got my bread to bake, and I think it's time for a wee glass of wine. Do we not? Rico's poured me a glass of wine, and most of the decorations are up. Cheers, by the way. Most of the decorations are up, it's just the mess now. Do you want to see? Yeah. So, we've got this going on the stairway. I think Rico's just fixing the one up. Well, I thought Rico was fixing the one up there, but what he's actually doing is he's adding the chocolates, because this is actually our chocolate tree. Oh, they look beautiful, look. There you go, see the way.
Did you call me look?
No, I said look. I said look at the beauty. Look, they look lovely on the tree. There they are. So the children are going to absolutely love them. Keeping Georgie away from this is going to be really hard.
There was 28
Rico,
of them.
how many did you eat, Rico?
Only one.
How many seriously did you eat?
Only ate one, but I've got another 4 ready.
So I said to him, why are you eating the chocolates? He says, well, they didn't have a string on them, so I'm just going to eat them. That's his excuse. I might go and have one as well, actually. Let's go and have one. They are Oreo chocolates. Yummy. So that tree's looking lovely, and I can see that tree from my kitchen window as well. Oh, the mess. The mess. Right. Let me have a chocolate.
Is there anything else to go up, or I'll put the planks back in the basket?
No, all that can go here. I'm not putting anything else. That's enough. Tidy up time.
Tidy up time. Good girl. What about this cable thing here?
Nah, nowhere to put it.
Right, good, I'll put that away. Good show.
Oh! We've still got the advent calendars to open, so we'll do that as well. Oh, these are lovely.
Look at these.
Oh, yeah. Delicious. I've added the halloumi, so just chopped up the halloumi. By the way, with salt, what I was going to say to you is because I use stock cubes, I don't add salt until I taste the soup because stock cubes can be quite salty in themselves, and then adding the halloumi makes the soup very salty. What I do keep adding, like I said earlier on, is pepper, and I still always feel I need to add pepper once I've served it. But so there's the soup. You see the pieces of halloumi, and it's just so lovely when you bite into warm halloumi. So that's the soup there, and that's how we like it, quite thick. So we'll have a quick taste. Get a spoon, and I mean, it's just perfect, and it's roasting, and I'm probably going to burn myself. Oh, absolutely delicious. It's lemony. I can taste the drachana. Wasn't too much drachana, but of course when you make it you don't have to add the drachana, but it's wee chunks of halloumi through it. All it needs is that bread to dip in. Lovely. Now let's get the hoover out. So that soup was really highly requested. Mimi from Chateau Chic requested it. Margaret requested it, and I think Patricia. That's the three I can remember, but in quite a few of my videos when I mentioned it, it was requested that I share the recipe. So, recipe shared. Just ask me any questions that you have on the recipe. I will, like I said, link the recipe below. I might upload and then kind of type in the recipe, so, you know, because I'm going to try and edit this video tonight. Feel better already after that soup. It just seems to clear everything up. I think it's time to put the bread in the oven as well. Okay, I think this is ready to go in the oven. Oh. Okay, that's the bread just out the oven.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Just put it there to cool. Lovely. Jubbly. Done. Everything is done. We have cleaned up, and I'm going to show you just to prove I'm not one of these YouTubers that just shoves everything in the corner and makes her surroundings look tidy. My house smells of fresh bread. It's lovely. Everything is tidy. See, both rooms tidy. Garlands are all up. See, they don't look very good in the camera, but I'm loving them. So there we go. Everything ready. Fresh flowers at the window, which I always have. There you go. Tree looks beautiful. Honestly, take my word for it, it looks lovely. See, everything is tidy. Look, I even have a little Christmas tree at the window there. And that's all I have in here. My hallway, another little Christmas tree just here. A couple of nut crackers. There we go. And we also have a Christmas tree right here. There we go.
Hey, look! It's been snowing. Just hear those sleigh bells ringing.
We'll just switch that off. There we go. Just some lights there. And I've moved this plant in the corner, the Christmas cactus. This is where Rico likes to sit. So he turns the chair around and then you can see what he's watching. Some kind of... What are you watching here, Rico? What were you watching?
We're watching MasterChef The Professionals.
Oh, MasterChef The Professionals. Got Lulu's stocking here, Lily's and mine. And this was from Liz last year. So I've just put them along there. They look lovely there. And then my chocolate Christmas tree with all the chocolates. Dancing Santa at the bottom there. Georgie has a ball with him. And then I've just put some tinsel around the frames. There we go. And then a little nativity going on just in here. This lights up and plays music. And then my banister. There we go. Garland along the banister. The top banister. Here we go. Little Christmas tree there. Candle at the bottom. Not put anything in my mum's room. I've just put a tiny little Christmas tree just here where Kelly and Costa will be, and I've put things in my filming room as well. I've got a little Christmas tree for the background here, and then a wreath at the window as well. Just there. And just a little wreath in my room. While all this madness was going on, the joiner came, so he's trimmed down the door so it opens and closes again. And the people from the carpet place are coming to fit the carpet in the ensuite. Quite a lot done in one day, and you can see it's been a hard day. Yep. Soup made, bread made. Let's go open these advent calendars. Battery needs changed first. Back up. Let's go and change the battery. Oh, now I'm going to sit and edit this. Oh. Battery changed. I've also had a sneezing fit. Let's go and do the advent calendars. You ready to do the advent calendars, Rico? Let's do them. Oh, you're just going to do them over there?
Yeah. Is it number 5?
Yep.
Oh, it's down here.
Oh. Oh, this looks like one for me. What is this?
What's another Columbine Chardonnay? That's 2 of them.
It's almost as if they knew that the calendar was for you. It's all Chardonnays, when they could have put.
No, that's just so happens there was 2, but I'm sure there'll be Sauvignon Blancs.
Right, open up my coffee one for me as well.
Number 5.
And then you have to get Lily in to get hers. Ooh.
It's a decaf.
Oh.
Normally the ones like that are decafs. Voluto Caffeinato Decaf. Okay?
Okay.
Voluto Decaf. Yeah, it's decaf. Okay?
That's good to have for anybody that's
Decaf.
wants decaf. Right. Look, Lily's outside just now, so we'll get her in and she can do hers.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Come and get a treat. Come on. Come and get it. Come and get it, shall we?
Lily, treat! Oh my god, my voice is going as well. There we go, there's number 5 there. Do you think she'll find it? I don't know if I caught Nico's face there, but it was a picture. Lily getting dried when she comes in. Don't you, Lily?
Oh my girl.
Right, come and get your advent calendar.
Stop a minute.
Here we go.
There we go. On you go. Go to mummy.
Oh, here it is, right here. Right, I can't do this. One hand I've got chocolate stuck in my nails. I have to pop it from underneath. Here we go.
That's Lily's.
She only eats it if Georgie gives it to her. It's almost as... Oh, there you go.
And then spoke too soon.
I'm going to bid you a good night for now. God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. And I hope I look better.